Hey guys, what's up? It's Mac. So today I am finally going to do the video that I get requested to do the most, and that is what is the scar care regimen that I use for my top surgery scars. What scars, you may be asking yourself? Exactly. So for those of you that don't know, I am female to male transgender, and I had a double mastectomy, top surgery, to have a flat chest. I had top surgery 2 years ago on August 28th, 2017 in Cleveland, Ohio with Dr. Daniel Medali. I had double incision with free nipple grafts. So I started my scar care regimen about probably 6 weeks post top surgery. So it had been after my nipples and my incisions, like they didn't have scabs on them anymore, they weren't open wounds, like they were closed, everything was healed. So I went through a plethora of things, and it took a while before I found something that actually started doing something. I got all this stuff off of Amazon, by the way. So my doctor said that I should use silicone scar strips and a moisturizer, and kind of like, you know, wear the silicone scar strips for like 12 hours a day, and then put on some generic, he recommended Cetaphil, was his recommendation. This is just the generic Kroger brand. And so he didn't give me like a specific brand of scar strips. He's just like, oh, just go to Amazon and look up like silicone scar strips. And I'm like, okay. And so I did, and the first one that came up was the Scar Away strips. That's what it looks like, Scar Away. I wasn't a huge fan of Scar Away because for me, they didn't really stick to my skin. So like you'd put them on and they'd start like peeling off like a couple hours into wearing them, and it's like, then what's the point? And then with silicone strips, like you're supposed to be able to wash them like just underwater and with soap, like hand soap or whatever, and then they get sticky again. That didn't work, so Scar Away wasn't for me. So then I thought I would try using Mederma Scar Gel because I knew someone that had used that and really liked it, and my mom recommended it. And so Mederma looks like this, and it's just a clear gel that you can just, you know, massage into the incisions. And so that wasn't great either. I mean, it didn't seem to be doing anything, and I was using it for months and months and nothing was happening. And so I was like, I'm just gonna try something else. And so I heard someone talking about Sicka silicone scar strips, and so I looked into that, and that's what this is the Sicka, and it basically came in just a giant like sheet, and it wasn't cut, so it was just like a sheet of silicone. Like I had to take scissors and like actually cut strips. So the Sicka silicone was really good because it seemed to start like taking away like some of the redness and the puffiness, because my scars, like, you know, they stuck out from my skin, so they weren't flat and they were really red, and so it was taking the redness away, it was making kind of the swelling go down, but the problem was they were really thick, so they stuck to me better than the Scar Away strips, but you could see them like through a t-shirt because it was so thick. And when they did start falling off, they were so like heavy that, like, you know, once they started peeling off, then they would kind of all peel off. And so I started using like medical tape to like tape them onto me, and that worked for a while. I washed them a couple times, but then they like start smelling bad, you know, like you can use them a couple times, but then it's like, it's time to move to greener pastures. And so I was going to buy it again, these, and then I heard someone talk about this Mepitac tape, and I'm like, sure, let's try that. So this is what the Mepitac tape looks like, and it comes in a spool that looks like this. And so I liked the Mepitac because it was so thin. I mean, it's like paper thin tape. So that was unlike what I was just using. And people said it worked good, and so I tried it. I think what I didn't like about this was that it's not stretchy or flexible at all. And so when you put it on, your body, you know, is moving throughout the day, you're stretching and your skin is stretching, and so it's like ribbon tape on me that doesn't stretch. It's like, then I can't move because there's no flexibility to this, and so that just wasn't that just wasn't great. This also wasn't taking away the redness as much as the other silicone strips were, the Sicka Care strips, and so I decided to go back to Sicka Care with a twist. So when I was going back to look up the Sicka Care strips, which I think were like $30 for like that one sheet, it's like a 5x7 sheet or something, 5 inches by 7 inches, I came across this, which is the same company, Sicka. It's called Sicka Tape, and what I really liked about this was that it came in a spool. I'm almost out of it, but it came in a spool like the Mepatak did. But what was really cool was, one, it's flexible, so it's very, very thin, which is nice. It's very flexible, so it stretches and breathes with you, and it's very sticky, so it sticks on for days, which I'll get to in a minute. Since it's so thick this way, I ended up just taking scissors and like cutting down, like I'd rip off, you know, maybe this much of the tape, and then I would take scissors and cut down the middle. So then I would take each of those strips and put them on my scars. And I would cut like little strips like this and then cut those in half so that I would put them like little squares around my nipples, because there's scars around your nipples as well. I probably didn't start using this Sicka tape until I was probably 6 months post-op, and so I probably used this for 6 months straight. What I would do is, since it's so sticky, I would put on the strips and I would just leave them there for like 2 or 3 days until, one, they either started falling off on their own, like I'd take a shower, you know, and if they started coming off in the shower and like they were just like really raggedy, I'd peel them off. And these are so thin that it's kind of hard to wash them and stuff, so I would just kind of only use them once and then throw them away and then put new tape on. But so once they'd come off in the shower, or if they started like, you know, smelling bad, like if I was running around like exercising or something, take them off. I would put on lotion, and I'd put that on maybe in the morning, and I'd just kind of leave the tape off kind of the rest of the day, and I'd maybe put lotion on again at night. And so I'm taking like maybe, you know, like a 12-hour period where I'm not wearing the tape and I'm putting on lotion. And then that night, or whatever the time is, I'd slap on some more tape, leave that there for a couple days, lotion. Tape, tape falls off, lotion. Tape, tape falls off, lotion. And I did that until I was a little over a year post-op. Now I put on that Cetaphil lotion about once a day. So that's been my whole journey. Overall, what do I recommend? I 100% swear by this Sicka Solution Sicka Tape. And again, you can just get that on Amazon. I think it's like $16, and it'll last you months, especially if you put it on for a couple days. And then you know, just Cetaphil or any kind of moisturizer that you find that is at the store. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below. Share this video on my channel with your friends. If you haven't followed me on social media, what are you doing? The links are in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.